From as early as next year, ordinary Singaporeans can help catch and find litterbugs as part of an anti-litter volunteer corps announced by the government recently. They would be trained and given the same warrant cards as enforcement officers from the National Environment Agency, which would allow them to issue fines to offenders on the spot. Some Singaporeans applaud the move to curb littering, while others question whether it will be effective.
I think that's a better thing to do so that we'll have less litter in Singapore.
So if someone were to be an ordinary citizen and fine you for littering, would you be okay with that?
Definitely, because at the first place I will not litter because I know the rules and regulations over here.
If there's some form of voluntary to this kind of things, then yeah, well, it might work.
I think it's maybe a little bit overkill. We don't really need everyone to be policing, although I think it will make people more, less likely to litter if they know that anyone on the street can basically catch them for littering.
Using people to catch people, I think that's not a very good vibe, because I think it just make people maybe feel more frustrated, you know.
I think it's a bit communistic. People should learn to be more civic-mindedness through education. I think yes and no, this kind of punishment and this kind of policing.
Do you think that Singaporeans will accept this because it's not officers from NEA or policemen, but actually just ordinary citizens like you and I?
I guess if it's widely publicized enough, people may accept it. But I think initially there will be a bit of resistance. Some people will probably kick up a fuss and say, who do you think you are? What authority do you have to catch me for littering?
No, I don't think I'll take the person seriously.
Okay, so do you think this scheme will be effective?
Not really, unless there's something official, like maybe a badge or something to say that you can find the person. If not, I don't think anybody would really take it seriously.
In Korea, the government offers monetary rewards to citizens who provide evidence of other people breaking the law, from tossing cigarette butts to drink driving and even corruption. While effective in deterring illegal behavior, this civilian reporting scheme reportedly spawned a mini army of vigilantes who go out hunting for lawbreakers. Depending on the sort of crime reported, incentives can range from as little as 50,000 won or 58 Singapore dollars to as much as 2 billion won or 2.3 million Singapore dollars. Singapore's proposed anti-litter scheme, however, is on a voluntary basis. MPs Tin Pei Ling and Baey Yam Keng, who were in the limelight recently for personally tracking down high-rise litterbugs, said that Singaporeans themselves should play a more active role in keeping the environment clean.
It is about our shared environment, and I think that it is worthwhile to put in the effort to protect our shared environment that we call home. And so I would like to also take this opportunity to call on everyone who feel passionately about this as well to also join in.
We shouldn't breed or what I call encourage residents who are used to having people cleaning after them. Yes, we should do our job, but really litter doesn't just grow from the ground, right? It's because somebody has acted irresponsibly. So I rather we should look at the root of the problem where we can, but I think both efforts must be in parallel. Probably what we can do in future is maybe to do some kind of intelligence to say look out for suspicious families which are probably the root of the problem, and then maybe we can approach them nicely in a way to advise them accordingly.
Over the next 3 to 6 months, the government will be gathering public feedback on this anti-litter volunteer corps proposal.